Guys, Thursday. I've been home long enough to do my giveaway on the through night flashlight. I just had too much shit going on yesterday. Did sneak in the brew review, as you guys know, but I was supposed to do that, and it just didn't happen. But look, this is my look that I give a shit. Is it convincing? What are we looking at today? Oh, because the other video will probably be up before this one. Because with Chuck's help, I'm trying to do everything I can to, vitalize, and I don't know, I'm just thinking about just closing it up completely. The latest winner of the Through Night 2016 version of their TN12 was one of our friends, the Multi-Gunman. I was gonna wonder, well, shit, how am I gonna get that to Canada? But I realized in his comment that he actually paid it forward and gave it to Vinny S914. So Multi-Gunman, that was very nice of you. I'll have to get in touch with him because I know we're subscribed to each other, but hang on a second. This is actually my eldest. She's wondering what I'm doing. I'm in the middle of a brew review. Hope that one dude stops back. And the guy was just a rude prick. He was on his phone in the middle of the brew review. You're lucky if there's actually any alcohol. Well, there's always alcohol. Yeah, there's always alcohol. I'm just saying. Here, actually, I'll send a selfie. Okay, everybody look good. Heffy, you got a little something right there. And Travis, you have a little, never mind. Okay, everybody ready? Okay. Okay, there you are. Everybody say cheese. Thanks. You guys look good. Thanks. I'm going to send this to Lily right now. I know. I'm sorry. Just haven't had a chance to talk to her lately. What are we going to look at? Well, I decided this will be the Johnny Watson part of it. A little something from Lone Pint Brewery out of Texas. This is had an interesting name, so thanks to Heffy, I was forced to pick this one. This is 667, not 666, 667 Neighbor of the Beast. It is 6.6% by volume, and it is 66.7 IBUs. And it gives you a lot of information on here, but a lot of it is what it tastes like, and I don't want to know that. And it's sweaty. Very sweaty. It's have to be kind of gentle with this one. It is unfiltered and unpasteurized, so technically it should stay refrigerated, and you shouldn't shake it in the air as part of some kind of celebration. And I said that as may the power of the Matt be with us. Matt from Rise Arms. using his glass. I said as I was picking up some of these, I might mention some of the things that that were brought up here and left behind thanks to that particular person. In the case of Johnny, Johnny, I don't know if you guys know or not, if you're not following, if you're not someone, a friend of mine on Facebook, like that loser Chuck, one of the things that, actually it was Johnny's idea, which was kind of ironic now that I think about it, but a bunch of us put together a little door package, little drawing. If you were here and you wanted to buy a ticket, which, trust me when I say, we definitely did not even get close to breaking even, but that was fine. It was just a little something to recover something. We put together a little care package, and in that care package was a through night TN15, one of my personal favorite of their lights. Put one of those in there, and the kit has the weapons switch and the holster and all that. A CRKT M16, one of my favorite knives. We had ammo, magazines, a couple of 18650 batteries and a charger, and a Sky Industries 9mm pistol. And it was kind of funny. Johnny bought a whole shitload of tickets, and he reached into his pocket and under his keys and everything else. Only one came out, and it was the winning ticket. I think it was a gold ticket, actually. So congratulations to Johnny. But Johnny brought up 3 cases of virus vodka for the guys, and ended up giving me a case of it. I'm pretty sure it'll go to good use. Johnny brought up a shitload of beer. It's all sitting over there, so I need to make that sure that's all taken care of. But Johnny's a good friend. And like I said yesterday, one of the things me and Johnny did a little trade. I gave him my Walther P99 because Johnny likes the European style mag release, the paddle under the trigger, or incorporated into the trigger guard, and it didn't really matter to me. I don't mind that. I mean, my other Walther has it, but the PPQ has your traditional style one. And because Johnny can't press that button, I understand. I believe it was in I think it was 1988. It was in the middle of the Tokyo Masturbation Olympics, and I think in the process of going, I ended up getting the silver. Ended up really destroying his thumb. So he got me that, and I gave him mine. So let's take a look at this. Again, bottle cap looks just like this, just to make sure Hempseed is happy. Guess I'll have my bitch do it. I always gotta look. You know, it's those few times that you're not paying attention and that it goes volcano on you. Six, 7. The neighbor of the beast. Okay, well, it has kind of an unusual, kind of almost an orangey kind of look to it. Plenty of head, And it looks like this battery's going dead. Okay. Hang on. Let me just address that before we go any farther. Because actually, this is one of the first times I've actually shown it showing yellow. Usually it's green, and oh, by the way, you're about to become screwed. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, see how great that works? Okay. How's it smell? Thanks for asking. Smells fruity. Has kind of a mango tangerine kind of smell to it. God bless America. America! That's all I gotta say. Stepping on shell casings and shit. I don't know how that happened. Okay, cheers, guys. It is ever changing. Up front, you're getting that citrus hoppiness. On the grapefruit side of the citrus. And then there's kind of a dry, well, the citrus, and then, yes, it has that like sweet tropical fruits with the mango being dominant in there. Then there is a dry, little dry, or should I say bitter on the dry side. The extreme, I wouldn't say it's an extreme dry. I mean, they say 66.7 IBUs. It's a little bit, you know, again, like the quality standards that I have set, you know, if we had a piece of cloth and poured it on it, could you imagine that it wouldn't even make it through that? No, I mean, but still, it's there. It's a drier hit than a lot of them. Kind of a medium mouthfeel. I like that. Yeah, like that heaviness is kind of gives almost a creaminess to it. You know, not like a milk stout kind of that kind of creamy, but just a little heavier body. You again, it's unfiltered, unpasteurized, and you know, like I said, I tried not to go ape shit crazy with the sediments on the bottom. I know some people get. I mean, I just don't care. You know, if it's not broadcasting that it's, you know, something like that, and then you end up all these floaties, you start to wonder, wonder if that's supposed to be in there. How old is this beer? You know, am I the only one that's ever had a bottle of this with floaties in it? So, that hoppiness, the sweet mango, that nice dry bitter surge, but still that it just feels like it's coating the inside of your mouth. I mean, these are all things that Ed and Heffy and Travis and Nick would completely understand. I don't need to even explain. They're all going, uh-huh, yep, I know. Except for this is beer and that's not. and at the end you get kind of a mingled version of that mango citrus, and kind of a nice almost chalky like breadiness. You know, that's, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's just, it has a nice body to it. I like something that just isn't like, just has that watery characteristic. I mean, I've had some beers that had just outstanding flavors, but if they just had a little bit more, you know, meat and potatoes to them, kind of like this does. I mean, if this was a set of balls, it would be a decent set of balls, you know? Okay, it's a big bottle, and I've got at least another full glass in there, so we'll we'll save you the time of having to hang out, because at this moment in time, we usually, you know, we could discuss guns. You know, we could start chambering some rounds, maybe have a basement pop or two. Well, probably not, because she's home. Try to minimize the basement pops when she's around. You know, try to get the gun smoke all out of the house before. Never mind. Besides that, any of the shit I'd really want to shoot right now, I'm pretty sure would leave a mark. So, where am I going to put 667 Neighbor of the Beast? This is be nice if it had a little bit more alcohol to it. Then it'd be something that I'd probably easily put on the list of things to cellar. But overall, Johnny, this was very good. I don't know if you've had this or not. I don't remember. You brought so many damn beers up here. I don't know if I had the chance to talk. I know this is from your neck of the woods, Texas, the Lone Pint Brewery. The Lone Pint Brewery. 9.5. Pick up the booze. This would have been a 10. I mean, this is really good. I definitely, if I saw this, I would grab some. I'd grab some more of these. It kind of fills its own unique little niche. I can't. I'm drinking this, and I can't honestly say I'm like, oh yeah, that reminds me exactly like, you know, the heavier mango flavors. And that it's kind of that thicker breadiness that kind of sticks with it all the way from the start of the swallow straight through to the end. And I was not prepared to answer the question, what next? Johnny, I'm assuming that you put the we got some vintage, and I mean we're talking about like some 2-year Dogfish Head 120s that Johnny brought up, and I was wondering where the hell they went, and I see they're now in the beer crisper. So tomorrow's Friday. I've literally got, I got stuff from Ed. I've got stuff from Jim, Hornet Fixer. Having Jim around, that is an expensive ordeal. And right now Jim's going, what the hell are you talking about? You know, we went over to the Keyport, and Jim's like saying, you know what this week is? This week is about having fun. Fill that shopping cart. There's beer. That fridge is still filled with shit that Jim picked up. It's not that. It's just, you know, Desert Eagle, 557, sweet ass guns. I mean, I gotta thank Jim, Hornet Fixer, giving me the opportunity to take those off his hands. Two of my favorite pistols that I shot on Saturday. That Eagle is just simply same grain, I've got actually made up a little, fine. It's like the after party thing. You got the brew review. If you want to take off, go right ahead. This is the part where you were staying for the fun of it. I kind of got bored. I kind of got bored yesterday and laid out a few of the rounds as far as a comparison goes. One of my favorite rounds, as you guys know, is the 10 millimeter. The stopping power and the energy of a 357 Magnum, and that cartridge is just absolutely awesome. But it's even hard to even hold the two of them side by side because there's such a disparity in size. 10 millimeter, 50 AE, 180 grain, and a 300 grain. But I have to say though, even though it is the 50 AE, you turn my brother-in-law loose. Now, this has not been every time someone shoots this, the 454 Casull, they're wondering if Mike is like juicing the rounds or not. Mike always likes to play it safe. When he loads for me, even the 10 millimeter. The thing is if you guys shoot the 10 millimeter, you just have to know that unless you're going with some good shit like Underwood, Buffalo Boar, Golden Saber, maybe, but I stand behind Buffalo Boar. Some of the hardest hitting shit I have is some stuff from Buffalo Boar. Right behind that is Underwood. But in between Buffalo Boar and Underwood is my brother-in-law, Michael. His 454 Casull. If you've had the chance to shoot anything that I've got from Mike in the Casull round, the 50 AE is a little bit more, and I mean only a little bit more than this. The only way I would honestly be able to answer the question, and why I say I believe that the 50 AE is a heavier hitter than the Casull, is because the Casull is a revolver, and you're feeling all of that energy, and the Desert Eagle is not. I mean, it has so much poop behind this shot that it has two recoil springs inside of it. There's two guide rods and two springs. Kind of the reason why when you're looking at one, you're looking at that V. If you want, I could go get it, and we could aim it at the camera, and we could have the safety sallies all concerned that they might be taken out by a bullet. But actually, I don't give a shit about them. They can go fuck themselves. But the Casull, it's kind of like a 45 ACP versus like a 44 Magnum. Pretty much makes the 44 Magnum look like nothing compared to it, though. In comparison, though, you got the 50 AE alongside the 5.7 by 28. This gun is awesome. And I actually would like to thank not only Jim Hornet Fixer for making that possible, but Congress. Because as soon as you dickwad loser politician assholes tell me that I can't have something, it makes me want it even more. And hang on. And go figure that Jim would have the same thoughts. Because one of the things he wanted to make sure that I had is over in the safe room, we've got that. And why did he bring that? Because some dickwad, politician, loser, pansy-ass butthole said that you can't. Amen. And anybody that is so gullible that they gave into the shit that some fucking crazy loser has anything to do with something like that. I cannot believe what a bunch of pussy-ass fags we have for civilians in the United States. What did the flag have to do with it? You know, heaven forbid that some lunatic should ever go crazy, and when they go to his house, all they find is the works of Bill Clinton, Al Gore, Hillary Clinton, and that. Well, we'd never even hear about those people, because all that is, the gun and the Confederate flag, is a means for them to facilitate the end for which they are trying to do. And it's the gullible people. I've said this before, in case you're new to the channel. Hitler is like Obama. Obama is like Hitler. Hitler did not go door to door collecting the guns. He did exactly what the piece of shit Obama does. He made the gullible sheep turn them in, and then he executed all of them. So, don't be a sheep. Don't be a sheep. When I see pictures, I was talking to Scott that was here for the shoot, and he's like showing me pictures, and he's just like, this is recent. Bulldozer driving over AR-15s, AK-47s, pistols, 22s at the sheep rifle and weapon turn-in stuff in Illinois. Saddens me to see how gullible people are and how easily they bend over and take it up the ass because of what government does. Why? I mean, I know a couple of you get energized whenever I say anything good about Donald Trump, but why are so many people supporting him? Because he's saying the shit that we are all thinking. I'm so sick and tired of the typical politician. I mean, even the ones that are, been listed, and it's like my neighbor and someone who I probably should support, someone like Scott Walker. I still see someone like him turning and flipping on that coin and becoming the greed and wanting to become the stereotypical lifelong politician. I don't see Donald Trump doing that. He's a businessman. What our country needs right now is to be run like a business, not like a government wanting to manipulate, take over. I mean, the Obamacare. What else do I need to say? The way he handles everything. He'd rather bend over and kiss the Iranians' ass as opposed to making sure some Marines are recognized or that kind of stuff. He doesn't care. I mean, he's a terrorist as it is. Stupid people elected him. I still honestly don't even believe he's an American citizen. That's just my thoughts. There's so much that are covered up. There's so much that we don't know. So, okay, well, that was a nice vent. So, tomorrow, I think I need to organize what I've got all sitting here. So, I want to look at something that I picked up, and that's the Space Ghost from Central Waters Brewing Company, an Imperial Stout brewed with chili peppers. It's kind of funny. In between that video and this video, I actually had to run outside because I got a text from my neighbor. It's like, ever had the ghost pepper wings from the local taco place? And I'm just like, no, I haven't. And he's just like, well, you better grab a beer and come out here. The reason I say that is my buddy Jason Shade, who did the pistol stuff, is huge into peppers. His hydroponics is pretty impressive, and he gave me a whole bag of stuff. And one of the things that's in there is the Reaper. And from what he tells me, the Reaper is twice the heat output of a ghost pepper. I'm not even sure what the hell. I mean, you're talking about a pepper that is so hot that you actually need to touch it with gloves so that in case you rub your eyes, you don't instantly go blind. That might be a drama thing. I don't know, but I'm unwilling to find that out. I know what it's like to make a jalapeno, pepperoni and jalapeno pizza, and then get something in your eye and go to take out your contact and forget that one of the, and that actually wasn't even the last thing. It was that particular day, I think I washed my hands 4 or 5 times, and there was still that oil from the jalapenos that at that point in time, all you have to do is it's like your fingers are covered in little razor blades, and you just need to get that damn contact out of your eye and then just live out what's left, because it's already stuck in the contact, and now you need to put it into some heavy duty like the bubble stuff just to, I'm sure there's somebody out there that's done it, and you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to look at the Space Ghost, and I'm going to go finish this. This was very good. And anybody that actually cares about the infestation of the little bastard fruit flies. Fruit flies? They're musical. They're really musical little tiny flies. The fruit flies, yesterday, somebody, she's like, get the shop vac. I'm just like, okay. Well, there was like this little glass of wine on the counter, and of course, you know, one of the things you can do is take and put like an apple vinegar, or in this case, they really liked the Imperial Stout that Stripey gave me, but I was really unwilling to part with much of it, but she had a little bit in this little tiny red Solo cup, and she's up there with the shop vac, and it's just like, you know, this thing is like my ex, never mind, this vacuum cleaner sucks, and it's like, I go, you know, you're gonna end up by the little cup, and it's just gonna be gone. And guess what happened? But yeah, she's like running around the kitchen with the damn shop vac, and I don't know how many of those little bastards she got, but it's kind of looking like almost all of them. So if you ever have a problem with a fruit fly issue, just get somebody driven and Italian and a very powerful shop vac, and you can just really get that taken care of. Okay, on that note, I am going to bid you guys a farewell. We will see you tomorrow. And again, cheers. And I want to thank Johnny Watson. This was very good. And after this is gone, I can rifle my way through a case of virus